there, everyone! Welcome to the third episode of Strange Silver Age. You can call me Cassie Rose, and I'm your host and guide through the bizarre world of Silver Age DC Comics. I guess I should explain what Silver Age means, for those of you that might not know. The Silver Age covers the period of comics released from 1956 to 1970, and it's pretty well known for having some out-there stories. Let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if they were smoking something in the writer's room. Today, we're covering World's Finest, issue number 186, released in 1969. Specifically, I'll be focusing on the cover story, The Bat Witch Must Burn. We're breaking from routine a bit here, covering a story arc that spans across 2 issues. So I'm making cover stories for number 186 and number 187, a special 2-parter episode. Double the insanity, double the fun, double the witch burnings. Without further ado, let's dive in.
Batman, you've been found guilty of witchcraft. I sentence you to be burned at the stake. You know I'm innocent, Superman. Why are you framing me?
Oh my god, this cover is beautiful. We have Superman looking angry and holding a scroll of paper, while Batman is trapped in wooden stocks. The cherry on top of it all is Batman being surrounded by a crowd of pissed off colonial citizens. And the teaser page is somehow even better. Batman wearing handcuffs and looking terrified as he's grabbed by 2 dudes in tricorn hats wielding muskets. All while Superman points a finger at him, and there's a talking black cat there for whatever reason.
Let me go. I've never practiced witchcraft.
Oh, but you did, Master. Do not lie.
After that amazing line from the black cat, Superman follows it up with, "You heard that. The black cat is his demon helper. This proves Batman is a wizard."
You're a wizard, Harry.
Cue the narration box.
Once people believed that many of the ills of the world were the work of witches and wizards using satanic magic. But surely Superman is too intelligent to believe such superstitious nonsense.
I'm not sure if I'd call Silver Age Superman intelligent, narration box. He puts way too many dangerous items within reach of Jimmy Olsen.
Then why does he accuse his partner, Batman, of witchcraft during a trip to the past? And why does the evidence all point to the same conclusion, branding the caped crime fighter as the Bat Witch?
Let's find out, shall we? So, we start with Commissioner Gordon calling the 1-800-Batman hotline. Apparently, Commissioner Gordon wants him to guard a priceless stone bust as it's installed at Gotham Museum. However, it's the dude installing the bust that's really the biggest danger, as he drops it while he's carrying it to its pedestal and it shatters into 1,000,000 tiny fragments. Thankfully, Batman knows exactly who to call. He phones his good buddy Clark Kent and tells him there's an emergency job for Superman at Gotham Museum. I'm really not sure if statue repair job constitutes an emergency, Batman. What if Superman was in the middle of saving people in a hostage situation?
Whoops, a statue needs to be fixed. Sorry about your luck, you schmucks.
Anyway, Superman uses his super sculpting skills to put the bust back together, and it turns out it's a bust of General Mad Anthony Wayne. Then Superman decides to get artsy and see what the General Anthony Wayne bust would look like wearing Batman's cowl, and the General bears an uncanny resemblance to the Caped Crusader. Is General Anthony Wayne the ancestor of Batman?
Or is it just a coincidence that they look so similar? There may be only one way to find out, Superman says. So, you know what that means. It's time for some time travel. But first, Superman makes himself and Batman some colonial outfits out of the curtains in a nearby room. Eat your heart out, Maria Von Trapp. You're not the only one who makes curtain couture. Superman and Batman go back in time, and the first thing they see is a prisoner being transported in a cart. The cart drivers inform Superman and Batman that their prisoner is Major Nichols, a spy for the British Army. Then suddenly, General Anthony Wayne shows up, accusing Batman and Superman of trying to help Major Nichols escape. Batman realizes that General Anthony Wayne is, in fact, his relative, because they look exactly alike. Anthony Wayne then attacks Batman, but Batman judo flips his horse and easily disarms him. "Cool it, Tony boy," Batman exclaims. Yes, that is a direct quote. I did not make that up. General Anthony Wayne makes his exit, then Batman and Superman decide to ditch the battle-torn colonial outfits and just wear their hero costumes. Predictably, the local citizens think their outfits are weird, and Batman comes up with a clever excuse that they're theater actors wearing costumes. Superman chimes in with, "I'm going to play Hamlet. See? S for Shakespeare." Shakespeare, man, you might want to just shut up and let Batman handle the cover story next time. "That girl is a regular Miss America. She's no witch." Yes, Batman, flawless logic. She's hot, so she can't be evil. Anyway, Sylvia gets tossed into the water, and Superman decides to save her by chewing through her restraints. Of course, Super Dummy forgot that she's still unconscious and will drown if someone doesn't fish her out of the water, so Batman has to finish the job. Sylvia gives Batman a kiss as thanks, which makes Superman jealous. "If that isn't just like a woman, I did the work and Batman's collecting the goodies." Woo! Hooray for super sexism! So, naturally, to cope with his feelings of jealousy, Superman frames Batman for witchcraft. Wait, what? Superman decides to be a massive jerk and fabricate a ton of evidence. He flies on a broom while dressing up as Batman and turns coal near Batman into diamonds by crushing it with his hands. Superman even uses his super ventriloquism. Yes, this power is a reoccurring thing for him in the Silver Age, to make it seem like a black cat is speaking to Batman. Batman is then placed in wooden stocks. The town holds a vote, and only 2 people, Sylvia and Benjamin freaking Franklin himself, believe Batman is innocent. Sylvia begs for Batman's life, but Superman doesn't care, and Batman is sentenced to being burned at the stake for witchcraft. Superman takes this as an opportunity to make a move on Sylvia, but she isn't having it, and rightfully calls him out for betraying his friend. That night, Benjamin freaking Franklin shows up to rescue Batman from the stocks, using his famous electricity-conducting kite experiment to try and smash the lock open. Yeah, I'm not sure how the physics of that works either. But Superman continues his streak of being a super jerk, blocking each lightning strike from reaching the lock. The lightning storm passes, and Benjamin freaking Franklin apologizes for failing to save Batman and leaves. Immediately after Benjamin freaking Franklin leaves, Superman flies down to mock Batman and laugh in his face. And that's where the issue ends. Wow. You suck, Superman. This was definitely a fun one. It was honestly even more insane of a ride than I expected it to be. And Superman was gloriously petty. I feel like the appearances of General Anthony Wayne and Benjamin freaking Franklin really elevate the issue into being especially wild. Plus, Batman and Superman fighting over a girl that's dead by the time they're born. Thank you for joining me for the third episode of Strange Silver Age. Once again, I'm Cassie Rose, signing off for now. I've got some crime to fight, and I'll see you later.